God bless you, family. I'm a changed man for life. Thank you for stopping in and checking out this video. Thank you for stopping in and checking out my channel. If you are not yet subscribed, please take this opportunity to do so. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you get the notifications. Smash that like button. Help me build this channel up, help me spread this hope. How's everybody doing tonight? It's a late night video. Gonna be a quick one. Just wanted to stop and check in with you guys real quick. It's been a couple weeks since I did a video. So I just thought I'd stop through, see how everybody is. Try a little something different maybe. So for those of you that know my story, you know I did 24 years in prison for a murder charge. You guys know I'm an ex-gang member, an ex-drug addict. You know that of those 24 years that I was in prison, that 14 of those years were on level 4. So it's safe to say that during my time in prison, I saw a lot of crazy stuff, was involved in a lot of crazy stuff, saw a lot of ugly things go on in prison, but that's not what I'm gonna talk about. I also saw some funny things in prison, was involved in some funny things in prison. And I think the next few videos that I'm gonna do, the next couple at least, anyway, are just kind of funny things that happened in prison. At least funny to me anyway. Hopefully you guys will find them funny too. So tonight, what I wanna share with you about is the first time I used a cell phone in prison. So I'm in Salinas Valley State Prison at the time. It's around 2009, 2010. Excuse me, I'm sorry, not Salinas Valley, I'm tripping. It's late, my bad. Ironwood. I'm at Ironwood State Prison. It's around 2009, 2010. My cellie and I were in the cell chilling. One of the homies, he was the dude that went around and did the phone sign-up list. So for those of you who don't know what a phone sign-up list is the prison provides telephones there in the day room for people to use, and you sign up for them in advance, and you can sign up at different times, and they're 15-minute time slots. So for example, you could sign up for a 7 p.m. phone call, and then someone else could get 7:15, and someone else could get 7:30, and it goes like that. And if I remember correctly, in Ironwood there were 4 wall phones. So there's 4 columns on the list, and then there's time slots. So the homie's coming around, he stops at our door, so my cellie jumps up, goes to the door, and he tells my cellie, hey, you guys wanna use the phone? So my cellie tells him, no, I'm cool. He turns around and looks at me and says, hey, you wanna sign up for the phone? I said, no, I'm cool. So he tells the dude, no, we're good. Right, so he don't leave though. He stares looking at my cellie and he's like, nah, do you guys wanna use the phone? And we're like, no, we're good, bro. Thank you, but we're cool. So he kind of looks around like this, and he picks up his shirt, and in his waistband, he has a cell phone tucked, right? So he's like, do you guys want to use the phone? Excuse me. So my cellie now, he's tripping, right? He looks at me, he's like, hey, fool, it's a cell phone. You want to use it? I'm like, yeah, shoot it. Mind you, never used a cell phone in my life, never seen one. Knew at this time in prison, cell phones were pretty prevalent, so we knew there were cell phones around, but never had the opportunity to use one. So homeboy tells my cellie, he's like, am I good? So my cellie's looking out the window, he's looking at the tower where the cops are at. And the cop's not looking, so he tells him, yeah, you're good. So homeboy bends down and he slides it under the door, right? And he says, I'll be back in a half hour, and he takes off. So my cellie, he's in the same boat like me, he's a lifer. Been down a good little chunk of time, has never used a cell phone either, never seen one before. So he picks it up and he looks at it and he tosses it to me. So I'm sitting on the bunk, I catch it and I'm looking at it. So now here we are, 2 grown men that have never seen a cell phone before in our life. So we're looking at this thing, and it's a flip phone. Come to find out, it's a flip phone. Didn't know what a flip phone was, but okay. So I'm looking at it, and it took us a few minutes to figure out how to even get it open, right? The little top part flipped out, flip phone. The little top part flips out, so we're looking at it, and now we're trying to figure out how to turn it on. So I'm looking, I find the button that I think is the power button to turn it on, I hold it down, sure enough, it's the power button, it starts coming on. because it was off, of course, no calls or nothing had come through. So now that it's on, text messages start coming through. Mind you, I don't know what all this process is. I know now, so I'm going to explain it, but at the moment, I didn't know none of this. Of course, it's on silent because you can't have a cell phone in prison and have your ringer on. So the phone starts vibrating, it's on vibrate. So here I am, first time ever dealing with a cell phone. Got this thing in my hand and it starts vibrating and I don't know what the heck it's doing. I don't know why it's shaking in my hand. I panic and I throw it. I throw the phone. So my cellmate's tripping like, what happened for? I told him, I don't know, I think it's about to blow up, the thing's shaking. So it landed, when I threw it, it landed on the little desk right there in our cell. And it's on the desk now and it's vibrating. And we're tripping out like, what the heck is that? So my cellmate goes back to the door and he calls Homeboy, hey, come here. Homeboy comes back and he's like, what's up? I'm like, hey, why is that thing shaking? And then we show him it's on the desk and it's vibing, and he's laughing. And we're like, what's up? He goes, that just means somebody's calling or some messages coming through, don't worry about it. So yeah, that was my first experience with a cell phone. We ended up getting it, figuring out how to use it, and it was on from there. But I just thought I'd share that with you guys tonight. A little funny story about my first time using a cell phone. How it started vibrating in my hand and I got scared and threw it because I didn't know what was going on. Thought it was gonna blow up or something. I hope you guys found a little bit of humor in that. I'm gonna call it a night. I'll be back in a couple days with another little funny story. I'm just trying to keep it light. You know, as I've said before, I don't do the prison war stories. I don't talk the crazy stuff unless it's, you know, has some value to a story I'm telling or a topic I'm talking about and it relates to me personally. I won't talk about nobody else's war stories or stuff that I saw. If I do talk about that kind of stuff, it'll be something that I was personally involved in and it'll be with a goal, you know, it'll be important to what I'm trying to share. But tonight I just wanted to share something kind of funny, kind of silly. I hope you guys enjoyed that little story. I hope you guys got a good laugh at my expense, but it's all good. I'm a changed man for life. Jesus loves you and so do I. God bless you, fam.